The Federal Reserve of the United States recently made news when it said something about using XRP. Senior Vice President David Andolfato from the Federal Reserve branch in St. Louis has talked about how RippleNet could be used to handle payments. In particular, it has been stressed that RippleNet relies on XRP to make these transactions possible. In the words of David Andolfato, the Federal Reserve could give payment duties to a third party like Ripple. This move, if it happens, points to a big rise in the value of XRP. It could hit the $10,000 level. It's also important to remember that the Federal Reserve's move doesn't come as a surprise. A few weeks ago, or maybe even a month ago, the Federal Reserve made a public statement recognizing that XRP and XLM could help improve the blockchain part of their FedNow payment service. Ripple is getting a lot of attention because it is known for its open source technology for financial transactions and its creative ways to make cross-border payments. Adding Ripple's technology to the FedNow payment service is expected to be a major reason why XRP's value soars to unimaginable heights. Hello, CoinGraph Market. We are your reliable source for all things XRP. Before we dive, please hit the like button, subscribe, and notifications to become a part of our group. Also, once we reach 4,000 followers, we'll be giving away a huge amount of XRP. There are only 3 easy steps you need to take to put in your bid. Make sure you do all of those things. Leave a comment with the hashtag CoinGraphMarket to make sure you get a spot. Let's get right to today's subject. We're focusing on Ripple's partnership with the Federal Reserve, which was made official on the federalreserve.gov website. In its first part, the Faster Payment Task Force approach the study called the U.S. Path to Faster Payments names Ripple as a key player in the Federal Reserve's work on payment solutions. The report specifically talks about Ripple's ability to make real-time foreign payments possible. Usually these take 2 to 4 days, and there isn't much information available about tracking or fees. Ripple changes this by letting you see the full state of payments and fees, as well as settling them instantly. Then we find out that Ripple and the Federal Reserve have expanded their partnership to include funds within the United States. This is backed up by a lot of evidence that watchers can pause and read. An important part of the study talks about how central banks like the Bank of England, the Federal Reserve, and the Saudi Arabian Monetary Authority work with Ripple to improve the domestic payment system. Another interesting thing about the study is that it talks about Ripple Labs innovations at the most basic level of payment processing, with a focus on providing a free global real-time settlement infrastructure. It seems like Ripple's decentralized peer-to-peer settlement framework will replace current money transfer methods. The Federal Reserve is planning to adopt and use it. Looking back, there were early signs of this change. A little over a year ago, the Ripple logo was shown very clearly during a Federal Reserve segment on Fox News about looking into a digital US $1. The Bank of International Settlements, BIS, the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and the Federal Reserve Board have also added Ripple to their list of operating in the shadows partners, which shows that they are interested in the company's technology. As you learn more about the fascinating world of global finance, you'll see that the Bank of International Settlements is in charge of a big chunk of the world's money. The fact that Ripple has entered this field is an important move. This is what the Department of the Interior said. Using words from senior lawyer Jess Chan at the Frederickshire Board of Governors, Jess, who used to be Ripple's Deputy General Counsel, is said to be leading this effort. For people who like to know the little things, there's a lot to unpack here, and it all fits together pretty well. Yes, but that's only the beginning. What I'm about to say could shock a lot of you. The Federal Reserve recently warned that banks could lose money because of rising interest rates and pressure on the real estate market. It's interesting that they've been talking about this since early March. Also, it looks like XRP will be used by BRICS and the EU. The European Union has even said that XRP will be the basis for the new digital euro, with the XRP ledger being used to handle wealth exchanges. Several stories back up this claim, saying that the value of XRP is about to go through the roof. A well-known expert says it will go up to $500.50 in the short term and could hit $10,000 as it spreads around the world. This idea comes from Arthur Brito, an early member of Ripple. As we watch the movie, it's clear that the story of XRP is changing quickly. Now that the SEC vs. Ripple case is over, we're seeing the BRICS countries decide to work with Ripple to build their central bank's digital currencies on the XRP system. According to recent news, this central bank digital currency, which is supported by BRICS, will be a major tool for global finance. And there are signs of Ripple's network in all 5 BRICS countries, which we will look into in more detail. Let's begin our trip in Brazil, where a very important event has happened. Brazil has started a revolutionary crypto on-demand liquidity service with the help of Ripple. The country's financial technology environment has taken a big step forward with this project. Now we'll talk about Russia. A lot of evidence shows that President Putin has changed his strategy to move away from the petrodollar and the USD because SWIFT decided not to let Russia use its payment method. There has been a clear shift toward Ripple Labs. What is the goal? To use the XRP system to create a Russian CBDC, which is a digital currency issued by the central bank. This move not only goes against the SWIFT ban, but it also takes advantage of the fact that the XRP ledger is decentralized, which means Russia can still be a part of global banking. When we turn our attention to India, Ripple is at the forefront of yet another important project, India's ambitious digital rupee effort. This project is a big step forward for India on its way to becoming a global CBDC. All of this is based on technology from Ripple Labs. That's not the end of the story, though. China has also joined the fight. They are working with Ripple to get into the world of digital currencies issued by state banks. This relationship shows that Ripple is becoming more important in the world of finance. The story is the same in Africa. The 2022 African Blockchain Report shows how CBDCs are becoming more important on the XRP system all over the continent. The study says that South Africa and more than a dozen other African countries has chosen to use Ripple and XRP for their payment methods. This wide use of the ledger shows how important it is becoming in Africa's banking system. Finally, XRP was named as one of the best digital assets for payment services in a recent study by BRICS. With this support from BRICS, XRP is even more solidified as a major player in the world of digital currencies. There have been a lot of price predictions for XRP lately because of recent events. Some of these predictions caught our attention. When well-known financial experts say that XRP will be worth $500.50, it makes sense to do a lot of study. Our research took us to an interesting source, ChatGPT, a top AI bot. This AI pointed out that the prices of 4 cryptocurrencies, XRP, Ripple, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano, are going to grow by an amazing 100,000% by 2024. It shouldn't be a surprise that XRP is priced at this level, especially when you think about what Ripple's co-founder Arthur Brito thinks. He wants XRP to reach $10,000, which he thinks is the exact value it was meant to hit. Brito also talks about how XRP can be scaled up to meet the expected $7.5 billion financial needs of the world's population. So what does $500 mean in this case? In the big picture, $500 is just a small step toward what XRP could really be worth. But in order to reach this huge price of $10,000, which is what XRP is meant to achieve, needs to be able to be used on a world scale and handle a lot of money through the XRP ledger. 21 countries have publicly agreed to stop using the US dollar, which supports this trend even more. Virtual institutions are working together with AI more and more to create CBDCs on the XRP ledger. This change shows that more and more central banks are working with Ripple and, more importantly, incorporating the XRP ledger into their processes. This trend can be seen in the latest decision made by Dubai's central bank, which fully approved the use of XRP just 3 days ago. This move by Dubai is another sign that XRP is becoming more widely accepted and used around the world. Please keep in mind that I'm not a qualified financial manager. The information in these movies is only meant to be entertaining. Before making any financial decisions, I always tell my viewers to do their own study and talk to professionals. Thanks for listening. Do not forget to hit the follow button and give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Also, it's important that you turn on alerts so you know right away when I post something new. In the next movie, I can't wait to catch up with you. Be careful.